Today, a good one in the NFC West. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Lumen Field. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
13 yards on the
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
29 more yards.
That pickup, good for 29 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Once again, it's Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Here's Darnold again. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And this is off! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Jason
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. That's caught by Puka. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Stafford out quick to Adams. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Rams.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Stafford to throw again. Short throw pulled in by Parkinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
To the left side, and Adams has it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down, Rams.
First carry here for Kyron Williams. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Stafford now on second down. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Moving to his left.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Williams, and he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. They'll try to run it with Williams. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on
The Seahawks offense ready to get going with their second possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On second down, he'll make the handoff and hold on to it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is fourth down. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the third quarter begins. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pass is caught left side, that's Parkinson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
That one's good for 29.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Again, it's Stafford. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
It finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
They'll run. It's Williams. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Brought down by Ernest Jones. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass, right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Rams are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. The throw on 1st down is Darnold. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Shaheed in motion. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Darnold. Now he'll run. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. So points at a premium. defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Darnold to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Next, the score is Seahawks 14, Rams 3.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Throwing again is Stafford. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
A loss of 6 yards.
Leonard Williams getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man, left side, he's got it. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now, on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. No louder place than here in Seattle before 3rd down. Back to throw. Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
And here we go, 4th and inches. Stafford to throw it. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win.